Welcome everyone. We're just having a quick live stream this morning. We're at happy hour at Mexborough. There will be a freight train in a sec, so if you stick around. We have got 0DO1 Ed code. I'm not sure what loco's on here, but it's not far away, so I've started stream a bit early. I wanted to get this for you. So we are just at Mexborough this morning. It's 3rd of February. We're going to see what we can get today. Like I said, it's not going to be a long one this morning. So this one's running about 10 minutes early at minute. Then we've got a few passenger trains, a few more freight, and then I'm hoping there is a scheduled 69009, which would be nice. That's due to come through. Let's have a look. So we're at Mexborough. 12:15 it says, and I'll probably end stream there. Just fingers crossed that one comes through. We've got Doncaster up decoy to Taunton North Yard at 12. Another GBRF at 12. Well, 12:05. So in the next few minutes we should have a few freight. I think we should have. Let's have a look where that London Gateway is. So where we are at Mexborough, it's decent here from 11 o'clock onwards. Good morning, Krisha. So where we are now, they call it happy hour. Alt freight come through. There's sometimes a few more than there is this morning, but like I say, it's not going to be a long stream today. But we're just waiting now for. It's approaching Swinton, which is just round bend. So under the bridge in front of us. If you go around there, you end up at Swinton. So I'm not sure what's on this one, but let's see what we get. So it's 0D01 Ed code. It's pathted as a diesel locomotive at 33 miles per hour. So we'll just have to. Let's have a look what we're going to get. So there will be some lulls in between today, just because there is passenger trains and things, but at Mexborough obviously it's not as busy as Doncaster. But yeah, let's see what we're getting happy hour this morning. So anytime soon we should have. Oh, we've got both at the same time. I think we might get. This is not going to be good. I think we're going to miss that one on platform 2 because there is a freight coming just behind us. Switch camera around to him. I think he's going to block because he's got. Actually, there's not many containers on it. We might get a glimpse of both here at the same time. But if you are joining us this morning, thank you. And we're going to kick happy hour off this morning at Mexborough with some freight. I am just going to go off this 66 because we've got this one for us. $56.05 there. That were really good. So we just glimpsed that 56 just as that came through. It's a good way to start us off, and then we just had that GBRF Class 66 come through. So happy I was off to a good start this morning. The one what's just gone past, what, if anyone's interested, egg code were 4E00. That's London Gateway GBRF to Tinsley Yard GBRF at Sheffield. So he's got a few more. Well, it's not too long. Next half an hour or so, be at his destination. It's worth coming live, just for 56 in that one. Great start to the stream. Like I said, today it's not going to be manic with trains like we normally are at Doncaster. It's mainly for freight this morning at happy hour. You just have to wait around a little bit, that's all. So his next train will be a passenger train, Sheffield to Scarborough, a northern. And we do see these a lot at Doncaster. So today there might be a bit of a lull in between. But it's just nice to be outside. Bit of fresh air. And it's not too cold today, actually. A bit better today. Yeah, so we've got Sheffield to Scarborough, next 5 minutes. Then we've got Liverpool to Cleethorpes Transpennine Express. Then Scarborough to Sheffield. Then we've got little northern units, Sheffield to Adwick, Adwick to Sheffield, Transpennine Express, Cleethorpes to Liverpool, and then we're back onto freight. So there is a bit of a gap to the next freight train at the moment. So we should have two around 12 o'clock, and then the one that we've come for, fingers crossed that it sets off today, but it's coming up on my app as 69009, which is about an hour's time, which would be really good. I'm just going to check all the equipment's working properly. We put a new short on this morning, a convoy at Doncaster from Friday. I'm going to check that out on a short feed on his YouTube channel. There were 5 Class 66 altogether. I've never seen that before. You normally see 3 together, or 4, but to have 5, it was really good. So there's a little video on his YouTube shorts of that one, with all the codes on top. But it's a nice day today, it's not bad. That's the only thing when you go live at stations like Mexborough, it's just that lull in between. That's why Doncaster's really good and you can do a longer stream there. But today we're just after coming out for happy hour. There's a few that run in between but they're not running, so we have got to wait a little bit, which is a shame, because they're normally literally every 10 to 15 minutes you're getting a freight. Some are convoy and some are big ones like we just had through. They were early this morning. We're both running about 10 minutes early. So we had that Class 56 to start a stream off. Shortly, seconds after, we had GBRF Class 6. Worth coming out just to see them two. Like I say, it's not going to be a long stream today. After that, if that 69 does come at 12:15, around that time, I'll probably end stream there today, but if you are joining us, thank you. I'll try and keep us entertained in between. Because like I said, there's a bit of a lull between passenger trains and freight this morning. But we are here for, well, we've had that 56, which is a bonus, because I didn't know that loco ran that run today. But it'd be nice to get that Class 69 009. And that's due to leave Doncaster down decoy GBRF at 4 minutes past 12. It could come early. It seems that way today, that a lot of these trains are about 10 minutes early. And he's going, where's he off to? So Doncaster to Leicester. We saw a few Class 69 last week at Doncaster on his live stream as well, which were decent. I think there were, how many were there last week? We had a really good day on Friday. So on Fridays we tend to go to Doncaster. Probably about the same time. We go live about 11, 11:15. And we just see how that day goes, but it were really good on Friday. There were Class 47 in the morning. Then there were that convoy with 5 on it. 2 Class 69. I think we finished on that 69 actually on stream. Obviously you've got all your passenger trains in between. So if you have been watching, thank you. And we probably will go to Donny on Friday. So I'll do I'm not sure yet, but check weather forecast and things like that. But I think probably around the same time if we do. But I put a scheduled post up for that one. Like this morning, this was just impulse, this. Just fancied it this morning. So I've not given many people at Scarborough warning, but so we are just waiting for the Sheffield to Scarborough Northern. Let's have a look where he is. So he's approaching us now. So shortly we'll have a Northern. And Class 170. It's 170456. And we've got green signal. So I'll try and pan the camera around when he comes. But he's here now. One 170456. His next stop will be at Doncaster. So he's come from Sheffield. I'll leave it on that. It looks quite, weather's really nice today, so we'll pan back round to the station, but we'll keep his eyes peeled. It is a nice station at Mexborough. You got your old station building there. And to get through your platforms is the bridge, just in the centre of the screen. There is an actual walkway from the car park under the tracks. And just where that signal box is to the left, you come out there. It's quite a nice walk because it's river at the side as well. But it has got that old-fashioned station feel at Mexborough. So we're gonna have a look. Let's read the Scarborough. Yeah, it's a bit. This is the only thing now. If them freight were running on happy hour, they'll be coming through about this time. So it's the only thing. I've got to fill these gaps. So his next one will be Liverpool Lime Street to Cleethorpes. A few minutes yet for that one. I weren't going to go live till about 11:45, but then I couldn't miss those, that 56 and that 66 this morning. What's just gone through, so a good way to start as live. But this is where there's going to be a lull in between. If you want to go get a coffee or a cup of tea. Like I said, we've got a few passenger trains and then we're back onto freight. So we've got... Oh, that's good. One's 15 minutes early. That'll help us out. So you should be about half an hour if it runs smoothly. We've got the GBRF. That one's running 66716. It's not active yet, but general merchandise, so it'll be those like shipping containers up back of that one. And it's normally that 4L11 from Mexborough, if that's how you say it. GBRF to Felix, though. It's normally about... It just goes on forever, that one. But that one, when it becomes active, is 66716. But we are here for that 69, which should be with us about in an hour's time. I really hope that one does come through. 69009, that one. Yeah, we'll just have to see where we get up to. So it's a nice day today. No, I saw a kestrel all the week here as well. It's always quiet, which I like as well. You know, I'm just sat here on your own. Stretch my legs. In fact, we'll put the battery pack on. That's my car keys. I'll put battery pack on the thing. But if there is anyone in chat, because we have a bit of problem at Doncaster sometimes. Not with connection as such from his hotspot, but we get a lot of like blurry footage. I didn't know if it was anything to do with, because we're out spotting sort of red power cables, isn't there, at Doncaster. We stood like directly under them. Oh, we're back. Yeah, I didn't know if it was anything to do with that. So if there's anyone on chat can let me know that, because on my screen, what I'm using to film, it always looks perfect, but when I watch it back, there's a lot of glitching and footage is not that good. But is there anyone here who could let me know if it looks alright this morning? That wind's picking up now a little bit. Like I said, there's just going to be a few lulls and then we should get you some freight. They're like one after another, probably like from quarter to 12. But we did start the live. So happy hour does run from like 11 onwards at Mexborough. It is brilliant. I think happy hour on a Thursday seems to be best. Don't know if anyone's been down to Mexborough recently. Just seems to be manic on a Thursday. I might have a look at that. On Thursday. I know when me and my mate Martin run about it, Thursdays seem to be just crazy with freight through Mexborough. But you can go to Swinton, which is just where the bridge is, just round the bend. It's not far. You can go to that station and see most freight that come through here, but just under the bridge to the left there's Friburgh Junction down that way. So a lot of freight, if they do go down that track, they bypass Swinton. So if you are waiting at Swinton, sometimes you miss them. That's why I like to come here. But obviously it's not as busy, so if you go to Swinton, you've got a lot more passenger services and a few freight that come through like from Morthorpe, Bolton, that way. So it's like swings and roundabouts. Like that GBRF that came through when we first went live, that went off down towards Friburgh Junction. So you wouldn't have seen that on his live stream. Morning Ben, how you doing mate? I hope you got back alright other day, sorry. You journey back up to Wigan. Like I said, it's not going to be a long stream today, it's not going to be one of those 4-hour specials. Fingers crossed we get them freight. So, like I said, there's going to be a bit of a lull. The other ones aren't running, but we'll get a few passenger trains. And then, hopefully that, like I said, I'll be icing on, was it cherry on top of cake, whatever they say. If that 69 does come through, that's due about 12:15. But it's been great start to the morning with that 56 and the 66. Oh, you did alright then, didn't you? You only had 2 minutes. You've done well then to catch that train, especially with all your bag and your bike and that. I might try going live from York at one point as well. And Derby's on my list. I'd like to go to Derby as well. But we'll have to see. Because at the minute Doncaster's probably closest for me, but it's just a lot easier for me to get there and do a longer stream. No, did they get you? I've had no bother me yet. I know a lot of people said to me that staff having a go at you. But fingers crossed it'll keep that way, but I'm sure I'm going to run into some roadblocks. Roadblocks, not roadblocks. I have had an issue here once with a conductor on the Northern having a go at me. But apart from that, everything's... I always say, as long as you're being safe and you're not being daft, you should be alright. Oh, right, riding bike. I didn't see that coming. Oh, that might be why then. Are you going live this week or out, Ben? You got any plans? Any spotting? Just going to have a quick look at what we've got. So we're coming up to that Transpennine, I think. Glass 185. Can hear him beeping at Swinton. I think they're doing a lot of track work around Ben from between Mexborough and Swinton at the minute. So I know when I've got trained from Swinton recently, they're all network rail staff are all on rails. He should be approaching soon. He's come through Swinton. So he's approaching now, and we've got Transpennine, Liverpool Lime Street to Cleethorpes, 185 147. It says on the app. So we'll be off to next stop Doncaster. Oh, there's two on here. 185 147, 185 132. Transpennine Express. Passenger trains will be due soon as well. Northern units to Donny. Next one will be to Adwick. I think it's at 10 to the other one. From Adwick to Sheffield. And hopefully there's we get all this freight. But I were thinking about coming on a bit later for freight, but we couldn't miss that 56 this morning. So I do apologise for all these lulls. I'll try and fill it by waffling onto you. Your Transpennine Express. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that, Ben, if you go live. I'll try and tune into it. Well, it looks like you've got a busy week ahead. Like I say, I'll keep an eye out. If it pops up, I'll come on. Our next train should be Scarborough to Sheffield. I'll have a look where we're at. So it's approaching. Oh, he's here now. So right at screen, you can see headlight. 170476 this one. Northern. Green signal behind us, so should come through pretty quick. So he's on his way to Sheffield. He's going round that bend now to Swinton. They set off from Scarborough at 9 o'clock this morning. We'll get to Sheffield. Another 18 minutes. It's about 2 and a bit hour. And a few stops on that one as well. So he just stopped from... he stopped at Doncaster. And then next stop for that train is Mexborough and then Sheffield. Morning Jim, thanks for joining us. Like I said, this morning's not going to be a long one. Just get these freight. Hey up Ben. I've not thought about it, I might do. Like I said, I normally stick to my local stations and things like that, but it is something I'm considering. Maybe do a few different specials. Like I said, I want to go to Derby, York. Manchester's a good spot as well. So in future, I've not planned anything at the minute, but I'll have to see. Like I said, I'm just liking with logistics and that at the minute. With the time, Doncaster just fits the bill at the minute. And I am looking at... I'm researching how to get... Alright. Piccadilly and Oxford Road. Yeah. I'll chase that then. I'll keep it in mind, like I say. But I'm trying to get my mirrorless camera set up so I can go live from that. But I'm doing a bit of research into the best way to bring you that kind of content. It's alright on my old phone, but I just want to get better footage for you all. So if anyone out there is technical. So this is Adwick, Northern Unit 150203. This is the service that I get onto Doncaster when I go live on a Friday. It's not bad this, it's always on time as well, which is decent. But the other one from Adwick to Sheffield will be that'll not be too far behind. Like I say, we've come for happy hour. We call it happy hour because of Alt Freight. We've seen them too when we first went live. But fingers crossed, in the next 15 minutes or so it should start to pick up. So we just had that one leave. Where are we at? Let's check these freight. So we've got 6M73, Doncaster up decoy to Totton North Yard, which will be with us shortly. That's set off early as well. Just wait for that GBRF 4L 11. to activate. Got another Northern, Transpennine Express, then that Doncaster up decoy, then the GBRF. I've got Newcastle to Reading Voyager, Sheffield to Scarborough, and then, fingers crossed, when this activates, we'll have 69009 to end the stream. And that'd be great if that does come through. But it is a nice day today, it's quite warm. I think I've got band practice later, so I need to go get ready for that in a bit. So that wind's picking up. Like I said, Mexborough's decent. Just with, you can't see it on camera, but just behind us we've got. Jim's confirming. Conscience Singers are doing their band practice tonight. So I better get my mind in the game. Take my mind off trains for one evening. So, yeah, Jim's our sound guy, sound technician. He's brilliant at what he does. I'll go play guitar in a bit with lads. Yeah, we're learning some new songs at the minute. So we've nearly got them now, but we need to get back onto his set list and get practicing. But as bands, Conscience Lingers, if anyone's interested, you can check us out on. I'll do a shout out because I've not done it yet. Conscience Lingers on Spotify. We're on YouTube as well. We've got a few videos on there. If you want to check that out, you can. Like I said, we're practicing some new songs at the minute. And I've done my shout out for that band now. I'll probably have to do it every time we go live. I'll get in trouble. So I'm just going to check these. Let's have a look where we're at. So we've got that one's gone through. Yeah, it's at St James Junction at Donny. That's right. So we've got Exfort Junction next, Conisborough, and then he's on his way to us. It'll be 10 minutes early. So next 10 minutes. I've got 6M73 head code coming through. I'm not sure what engine it is or what, but we're going to find out. So in 10 minutes we've got that one. Plus the Hardwick to Sheffield Little Northern unit, Transpennine Express. Has that one been activated yet? Not just yet. We've got Newcastle to Reading Voyager, Scarborough to Sheffield, and then we'll end live stream about 12:20. Like I said, today it's not going to be a long one today. It's popped out for an hour or two. Oh, and that's great, 'cause that it has left Doncaster 69009. That's on its way. It's 20 minutes early, which is a bonus, so it might get a bit manic in a minute. There's 2 freight activated. Then we're looking at 4L11 head code. For those of you, that's going to Felixstowe North. That's normally just a humongous train, that one, with wagons on back. Classic 6 normally. We had a really good response off us live last week at Doncaster. So we'll try that again. And thanks for everyone who donated and supported us on Buy Me a Coffee. Much appreciated that. Keeps me warm and it helps us upgrade his equipment and things like that. So thanks for that. Go back to my live chat 'cause it always disappears off my screen. Yeah, Steve's going to be happy. I want brownie points for that one, Jim. It'll not be long till we've got your big banner with Conscience Lingers on back of me on my live stream. Few more passengers coming. Yeah. I'll let you tell him later so he can be proud of me. So these freight trains are actually doing us a favour, they're setting off early, which is great. Good. So next 5 minutes is next train, and then it should be pretty decent then. So we've got Adwick to Sheffield, little northern unit. Whereabouts is he? He's probably... Oh, he's at Conisborough. So he's approaching Conisborough. It does stop at Conisborough, then it stops at Mexborough, where we are. Then just round bend to Swinton, Rotherham Central, Meadowhall. Meadowhall, sorry, not Meadowhall. And then to Sheffield. Or Meadow... Is it Meadowhall people call it? Meadowhall. Shopping centre. But at least we know that 69009's coming. I think I saw it the other day, to be fair. I can't... Did we? I can't remember if we did or not. But if anyone's new, thanks for joining us. It's great to have you with us. And we should be eating up. We're not having much longer. Like I said, this morning we're only going to be a short one. Yeah. Hi David, how you doing? Yeah, weather's really nice today, to be fair. It's not that cold. I ain't even got my big coat on today. Yeah, a lot better today. That sun's quite warm for once. I can't wait for summer, so we can get shorts on and just t-shirts. Yep, we're just waiting around, so if you stay with us, we have got a Class 69 on its way. And just waiting to see if that one pops onto us. I'm hoping we'll get 3. We're definitely getting 2 freight trains in next half an hour, 20 minutes, because they've set off early, so we're definitely going to get them. But we're just waiting for this little unit from Northern. Adwick to Sheffield. He should be popping round bend in a minute, so he's going to pull up in front of us. He's at Conisbrough at minute, so where camera's facing, it's probably, as a guess, about 3 miles up that way. So we'll leave camera on this side and then we'll go back to... see, they're all coming this way, to be fair. Where camera is now, they're all coming down that way. So they're probably all waiting for each other to go out to the road. But I'm happy that 69 set off, so that's what we've come for. So when we started live this morning, well, almost an hour ago now, I were going to come on at this time just to catch these, have 40 minutes or so, but when we came on, there were class 56 just come through. And we only just got it because there was a GBRF coming the other way. So they both came through at the same time, but we did get a glimpse of it. So later on I'll clip that together, get rid of me waffling. On Doncaster ones, I'll just leave them videos as they are, as long, if anyone really wants to watch 4 hours back of me talking rubbish. But on these little ones, I'll chop it into a little video. It should go on to the channel in a bit or tomorrow, whenever I get round to doing it. But if you can see, but we've got the Northern, it's coming towards us. I'm surprised there ain't no more spotters here, with that 69 coming through. Unless they've got a better... I think there is someone on bridge. There is a bridge just down there. I think it's Ferryboat Lane. I think there used to be a level crossing there, or... I can remember being a kid. There's a big green bridge now with a walk-over tracks. I'm sure someone's got to be over there, so it's a good spot, that. So we've got us Northern, Adwick, to Sheffield. Passengers are coming out of the little booths now, getting rid of it. Need some WD-40 on them. Are they still at Doncaster, those three? I think they're waiting for this Trans-Pennine, to be fair. So he'll come whizzing through soon. Yeah, he's at X4 and they're at St James's. So. This is GBRF set off, so we're in luck this morning. I just hope they don't all, well, it'd be a shame if they do come at the same time. But we've got GBRF, probably a class 66. That's got general merchandise on back with shipping containers. Like I said, this one normally, I know of freight trains when they've got wagons with these containers, but this one, every time it just seems to go on forever. Literally goes on forever. I'll say that today, I'll have 3 on back. I think I am going to try and film me live, spin camera and not tripod, but get a shot of that 69 when it comes through. I need to get a few more shots done. We put one on this morning. If you want to check that out on his feed. So I think we just got, if we can get this Trans-Pennine out at way, which is on his way now, so I'm just going to spin camera. Then we should have 3 freight trains. So the thing when they set off early, they get stuck behind passenger trains. I'll have to let them through. Transpennine Express is double one again. 185 138 up front. 185 106. That one's Cleethorpes to Liverpool. So he's approaching Conisbrough. And then we should have a bit of mayhem with these freight trains. We've got 3 at least. Yeah, so I think we'll have Transpennine Express, and then 2 of them might come through at the same time. I'm just looking at timings. It's going to be close. It'd be nice if they don't come at the same time so I can see them. But yeah. We've got an announcement to stand well away from edge of platform 1, which we're on. It's just coming under that bridge at I think it's Ferry Boat Lane. So this is double header, this one. 2 185s together. It's off to Liverpool. Transpennine Express. I think his next stop will be Meadow Hall as well. And Chef. See if we can get a wave or some tones from him. Five 106 at Backmere. I can't even tell if he waved it, isn't it? They're normally very good drivers on here, especially when they see you at camera at tripod. Is it X4? Where is he now? Yeah, this is going to be really close. So the 2 freight trains that we're waiting for. Well, there's 3 on the way, but I think they're going to be close together, yeah. So one's coming towards us on that side where station house is, and the other one just behind us. But they're literally they're not far away in distance. If I'm looking on here, on the way to. Well, I don't know. We might get that one first, actually. 6M73. Doncaster up decoy to. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Taunton North Yard or Tauton? I don't know. I think it's near Derby and Nottingham. It's the only thing with me, I'm not very good at pronouncing these names. I try my best for you, but you'll know more than me. You'll know what I'm on about. So it's approaching Conisbrough, Chimp Fart, and I'm just going to check. He's nearly at Swinton as well, so we're going to get double header, I think, here at the same time. So it's a good time if you're joining us. We'll get a bit of freight action. And then we should have that Class 69009 behind it, which we will get a glimpse of that because there's no to blockers on that one. And see where that Voyager is, and then we'll call it a day. With your just coming on, we're going to have some freight in a minute. I'm literally looking down tracks thinking which one's coming first. I can hear that GBRF's just give some tones out near Swinton. I think there's track workers on rail again. Oh, we've got an announcement for platform 1. Stand well away. I think they're coming at the same time, yeah, definitely. It's going to be close. Well, whichever one I see first, I'm just going to stick camera on it. Oh, it's here now. There's one coming, one from Doncaster. There's a 66. He ain't got much on back, to be fair. I think he goes down Friday. I think it's normally a freight liner, I think. But my eyes might be deceiving me. And then we should have that GBRF with a... literally goes on forever. He's actually on a red signal, this guy, so... Oh, he's changed now. Yeah, he's going down Friday Junction. Normally does that. I'm just worried about moving camera, because if I move it, that comes out bend. He's coming down slowly, but because he's on that. Oh, he's powering up. I'm going to switch camera around, and then we'll go back to that 66 when it comes. So we've got... I think it's a freight liner, it normally is. Just coming into shot now, if you can see it. Right. He gives it. I didn't even wave at him and he's beeping. I love it when they do that, to be fair. I'd be the same if I were driving. If I saw someone with a camera, I'd be getting it some hammer. But that one does normally slip off to Friday Junction that way. So if you look where that's just gone to the left, that bypasses Swinton and then comes back onto the main track further down. That service does normally do that. Well, looks like we're going to get to see the full view of that GBRF. So the one that's just gone through, for anyone watching, was 6M73 Doncaster up decoy. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, he's approaching Mexborough now. Stand well away from edge of platform 2. That 69 still held up at St James's, so it might be waiting for that Voyager. They might not make a bad video of this when it's chopped down, to be fair. We had 56, 66. That 66. Another one. And then that 69. So we'll have 5 freight on it, to be fair. Which ain't bad for an hour and a bit. I'll clip it down. I'll probably leave shout out to Conscience Lingers in there so I can prove to the leader that we did it. So, guessing this will be a GBRF 66. Normally is on this service. I never know how to pronounce this one either. I think it's Mexborough. Mexborough, North and West GBRF. And he has got a long journey. 7:15 tonight it'll get to Felixstowe North GBRF. Quite a journey. So it says it's approaching Mexborough, but it has done for the last 5 minutes, so... Yeah, we'll probably get this one, get the Voyager and the 69, and then we'll be off that day, but it was just a quick one this morning, a bit of live at happy hour. He's really taking his time coming from Swinton. Thought it'd be a bit now. Unless he's on a red signal at Swinton. What went through? What time is it? Like I said, this normally is a really long train. It's normally a class 66 GBRF. The one I really want to see is 66 789. And that livery that it's got. If you Google that, it looks very good, that one. I've seen it, I've just not videoed it yet. So I want to put it on my shorts feed. But the one that we've got coming round is 66716. I think I can hear it now. So he's just coming, he'll come under bridge. Aha, he's come through Friday Junction, isn't he? That's why. He normally comes from around Swinton. So he's had to wait for that other freight that we just see. So here we go. And like I said, this one normally goes on forever. Like, literally. I'll try and get its number for you. Six 716. Yep. I don't know, you'll not pick it up on camera, but when driver came then, I waved at him and he made me jump out of my skin. So you'll not pick it up on camera, but he was busting. I didn't think he was going to do it, and then when he came close, he did it. I jumped out of my skin and he started laughing his head off. Even though you like give him heads up and that, and then when they do it, it's always worse when it's close to you. So that was a decent one for us. We just had those two class 66. We had a freight line at first, and that GBRF. And then next on the list, let's have a quick look. So we've got, is that Voyager set off from, done it? Yeah. So that 69's held up at St James's Junction, so I think it's waiting for that Voyager. So it did set off early. So Newcastle to Reading, I believe will be next cross country Voyager. That's 220018. And he's left Doncaster. So his next It'll be Exford Junction, Conisborough, then us. I don't mind voyages, to be fair. You get a lot through where I live. It's not far from you, about 3 or 4 miles. You get a lot of voyages I think it's Plymouth to Edinburgh, then vice versa. They come through at some rate speed. So there's a few of them on my YouTube shorts as well. They're always decent. It's like every hour. Sometimes I do a crossover as well. I've seen that as well. I don't know how fast they come through Bolton. Gotta be knocking 70 odd, probably even more. So you can imagine when they don't come through here as fast. But we've had some old trains come through Mexborough at weekend as well. I didn't nip out to see them, but I've seen them on apps. Going to St Pancras, old St Pancras. I've seen them before at Mexborough, but I just find it weird when you see Class 800s. I hate one now. Coming through stations like this. I just think they're up main line, doing 125 miles down to London. 125 miles per hour to London, but they sometimes come through here, which is quite nice to see actually. Hi mate, yeah. Oh, you're joining us from US as well. Yeah, that's the good thing of British Railways. We do have these. We're lucky because we do have these old station buildings still around. Most stations haven't got them anymore, but the infrastructure's still there from railways, which is nice. So I had a chat. There was a guy from US last week as well. Because I know your trains are they're a lot bigger, like double-decker units and stuff. But we were just saying, it's the infrastructure. So the infrastructure in the UK, there's a lot of railway tunnels and things like that. So they tend to be longer trains, if that makes sense. Well, thanks for joining us. We've had a few people from America recently. Yeah, exactly, built to last. Well, I think it's 200-year old, the rail system in UK. So they had an event in Derby on Thursday, just gone. I think it was Rail 200, so if you Google that, they had the modern trains accompanied by the steam locos, which were really good. But on my YouTube shorts, if you go onto there, I saw a steam train last week. What were part of that group? You can watch that back. But yeah, the infrastructure in the UK is pretty good for rail. And it is good when you go on these journeys because some of them go through countryside and then there's tunnels everywhere. But there is a lot of lines that have been taken away. So that history's... you can walk down and they turn them into like hiking paths and things like that. Which is nice, but it would have been good if they were still around. There's big tunnels and... So I'll just have a quick look where we're at. I think we'll have the Voyager next. So I'm just going to spin this camera. So this is Newcastle to Reading passenger service. Cross-country Voyager. Let's see if we can get a wave. So that one's off to Reading. It's quite far from here, to be fair, Reading. I think it's just looking at that left-hand side of London. So we'll just wait for that class 69. I'm going to try and do tripod and film a short for later on, or tomorrow. I'll post it tomorrow actually. So I'll try and do two things at once here. So that were Newcastle to Reading, cross-country Voyager. And the 69009 will be with us shortly, and then we'll end the stream, I think. Oh, in fact, we have got a bonus from Hope to Belmont Downyard as well. That's half an hour early at the minute, so we'll get 2 freight trains to finish it. So when this video is chopped down, it'll be a decent video, to be fair. It's just when we go live from stations like Mexborough, there is them lulls, so you do have to listen to me talking and waffling on for a while, but it does help when you do come onto live chat. I do appreciate it. It gives me someone to talk to. So this should be really good, this one. This is the one we've come for this morning. 69009. This is an old loco. I'm going to sprint camera ready. It's coming down this way. So I'm going to try and do the tripod for you guys, but film a short at the same time as well. But we will end we'll end the live after the 6.9. That I think it's a Freightliner Class 66, which isn't far behind, and then we'll end it today. But if you are joining us, if you won't mind subscribing, that'd be great. We are going to try and bring these lives. I believe on Friday I'll be back at Doncaster, so we do from about 11 o'clock in the morning, maybe 3 or 4 hours at Doncaster again. So we're really good on Friday. Like I say, thanks for joining us. It has been a good stream, even though we've not been here that long. We've enjoyed it. So it should be coming through. I don't know if you can make out that bridge. Just in front, and if I move it into, it's in the middle of the screen there. Oh, it's here at 69. It's coming at speed as well. I'm gonna try and film for you guys and on a YouTube short as well. Oh, that was great, that. Not seen that one yet. Some of these old ones with deliveries, I think there's another, I don't know if you'd have to Google it, I think it's 69000, was it 69014? Yeah. I'll bring my ukulele, but I'll entertain you. But we've got Sheffield to Scarborough on its return leg. I think we've seen this train not long back. 170-476. Yeah, just going back to that 6.9 we saw last week, it's got, I don't know if it were an undercoat that it had on. It looked awful, to be fair. But I suppose when they're doing these liveries and stuff, they've got to start somewhere. I'm sure it'll get a paint job anytime soon, but it's still in use, which is its main thing. That's what we like to see. These old engines are still, even from 60s, they're still knocking around, and we get to enjoy them still. And obviously there's steam as well, which at Christmas time in UK, steam engines are plenty. But there's a few galas this year that I want to go to, which look really good. I think there's one near, not far from me at Keighley in March, which is next month actually. So better get looking if there's any tickets left for that. I wonder if we could go live from there. I'll have to have a look. We should have one more freight train, then we're going to call it a day. So we've had that one. He was near Swinton not long back. It was half an hour early, so he might have had to. Let me go onto rail cam, get a better idea. We'll go on there and then you can tell us, but bit of a bonus one this, because we're going to finish after the one we've just seen. Yeah, New York. Oh, 7:15. So at the moment it's 12:15 p.m. So it's just gone lunchtime. So what's that? 5 hours? I can't work out. Yeah, 5 hours in front. I just had to count on my fingers, but I think it's 5 hours. But yeah, thanks for joining us. It's great. You set out to do these things and you don't realise that you can reach that far. But it's great to have people from around the globe interacting with us. Yeah, he's on a red signal, that 66112 DB cargo. I always thought it was a freight line, but it's on its way to Doncaster Beltman Downyard. It's not too far. No worries. Like I say, anyone who participates in chat just makes my life a lot easier. And if you're wondering about my accent, I've got a South Yorkshire accent. It's quite strong. So if you think I sound funny, it's just in Yorkshire we've all got this bit of twang to our accents. But we've had people from US, we had a guy from Australia last week tuning in on live chat. Well, it's quite good. I enjoy it. Like I say, if anyone is new, just if you hit that subscribe and that, I think if you press the bell icon as well, every time I go live it'll inform you. But if we could, it's really good when you come back and can do shout outs and we can build this. You can come train spotting with me basically, have a bit of fun. I know if you work from home and watch, or just having your dinner and a cup of tea, stick it on telly. I know I do that a lot. If there is a lot of good train spotters in this local area, to be fair, there's loads. So I watch their lives and the videos quite frequently. Yeah, that'd be good if you come to UK. I've been to US. Have I been 3 times? Yeah. I visited New York City. That were really good. A few years back now, but Yeah. I could get worse than this. I'm trying to be polite, Jim. If you want the real Barnes and Michael to come out, then... So we should have... where's he gone? Oh, he's coming around Fibre Junction as well. Like I said, that's why I like coming here. Because this probably would have come up saying it's coming through Swinton, but it's come down Friday, so it would have bypassed Swinton. We'll be with us shortly and then we'll end the stream. I think it'll just be engine this one as well. So it's DB Cargo. It's normally red, or they're in their old livery. EWS, it's like a brown and yellowy goldy mustard colour. Most of them have been updated now to the red ones. But I think GBRF, in UK, I think GBRF have... I think they've got best liveries on freight. Your Freightliners, your green ones, they don't really do special liveries as such. There is some tweaks on some of them. DB Cargo, just normally red, or like I said, the EWS older colours. But GBRF seem to do quite a lot of different ones, which is nice. Like I say, 66789 is my favourite. I'll just confirm that, so I just get it wrong. Yeah. I don't know if when you... I can't really show you, I don't think, off my phone, but it's an old BR livery. I don't know if you can see it. It always does these funny lines. So it's a newish loco, newish engine, but in the old British Rail livery. It does look well. Which other ones are really good? I think that Cemex one's decent to look at as well. Like I say, I just come out for a bit of fun, fresh air. Bring some live trains for you. It's great to, like I say, great to have people from all over the world joining us. We'll watch this last train and then we'll call it a day for today. So I'm really hungry. I fancy a cup of coffee. But if you want to join us again, hit that subscribe button. And I think on Friday, I'll give you more notice next time. So this was just I did an impulse live this morning. Didn't give you much chance to know that we're coming on. But on Friday we'll go to probably Doncaster again. We'll try his luck at Doncaster. We'll have a look, see what's happening. There's a lot more activity at Doncaster. So if you've not watched one of those streams, you can go back onto channels. I've left them on there. So if you go onto the live section on YouTube, on TrainSpotter SY, you can always watch these videos back, which is helpful for me as a content creator. Could do with that sun coming back out. It's just dropped a bit cold. But yeah, so this next train, this will be his last one. It's DB Cargo. I don't think it's got out on back. It'll just be engine only, if my apps tell me the right information. Let's have a look. Not if you heard that then, but he's giving his tones out. So when we say tones, we're on about beeping horn basically. I think that's just train spotter jargon. Or when you hear someone say, Oh, it's thrashing. That means he's revving it a bit. And I think clags when it all, you see all exhaust fumes coming up. So you get that a lot on Class 37s, which is brilliant. Like I said, they're my favourite. Class 37. If you see one of them, just makes your day. But this one seems to be taking a while to come through. She is announcing it. I quite like that actually, because obviously I know they're coming, so I'm on my apps and things, but if you were just a passenger outside it, they do announce when there's a train not stopping at the platform, as well as the ones that do, but they always tell you to stop away, which is great. So imagine if you don't want to be caught off guard at anywhere near a train track. And sometimes I'm on my app and it doesn't always flag up there's a train coming. Next minute you look and it's whizzing by, and it can, so you have to be safe. I've always had that message to anyone. If anyone ever comes train spotting with me, it's always like, stick to the rules and be safe and enjoy it. You don't want to be getting caught out. Just going to have a quick check where he is, because that's approaching Mexborough. So we've got Transpennine Express, Cleethorpes. And then I'm going to spin the camera back round, so we should have this DB cargo. We have got a red signal behind us now, so it'd be nice if you come through quite slow for us. I know I think it was beginning of January, it had snowed. And it were really good here, like a little winter wonderland. All platforms are covered in snow, and I think I came out and did a bit of filming on the YouTube shorts. They look really good. It was freezing like, but a cheese barm. I'm thinking more of chippy today, Jim. Or I might save myself for band practice later and go to that takeaway across road. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for joining us from US, and have a good day. And if you get a chance, you'll have to join us again, but thank you. It's been great. So we are still waiting for that DB cargo to come through. I'll go back on rail cam. Don't know if that... I can hear him all with tones, but... Yeah, he's on a red signal. Just at left down Friary Junction. Coolness. Who's he waiting for? Yeah, so it's a single track, then it opens up, so... They've got to... how's he waiting for this... he's waiting for a little unit. For Northern. She's at Swinton at minute. I think it's like, you know, when you go to like... Done a bit of plane spotting in the time as well, but if you've got an A380 but then you've got a little private jet in front, it's a bit like that. They let that one go. So obviously passenger services have to run on time, and freight do to some extent, but I think the passenger services get a lot of priority. So if you are waiting for freight like we are, so it did say we're going to be here in a minute, but So I hope it don't disappoint when it comes. I put my stool away as well, my new fancy stool, like 15 minutes ago, thinking that my live stream was going to end. So my legs are killing again. Like I say, if you are new, thanks for joining us. It's been great to have a chat with some new people this morning. And just want to say a big shout out to everyone who's donated on Buy Me a Coffee recently. It just helps us out with obviously his travel costs, fueling my cost a bit, and his equipment. It's been a massive help so far. There's a link in the description for that. We just really appreciate everyone's support. And the subscriber count since last Friday has gone up quite a lot. I think we're on this morning. I think it was 209 subscribers, which is really good. I never thought we'd even get over 50, to be fair. We're only a new channel, so it's going from strength to strength, but it's really great that we've got support from you guys. And I get to enjoy watching trains, and you can come with me and do it. But if you have donated, just thank you. I do really appreciate it, and it goes a long way as well. I think we've got to wait for this little unit to come through. He's still on red signal, but Little Northern's coming through, Sheffield to Adwick. And then it should unleash that freight, because he's got to cut across track, so when he comes you'll see he'll cut across. So he's got to wait for this passenger train to sling his hook, and we'll get to see him. I think this is a 158 on this one. Your passengers are getting ready to get on. So this 158 789, it's a bit different to them 150s. But same livery, Northern. I don't know if I like, to be fair, I don't really like Northern liveries. That purple, or purpley blue. I think your alt colours you could go for your brand, it just don't do it for me. But they've done it now, haven't they? So. That one's just closing doors. It'll be on its way. That one's off to Adwick. So we are still just waiting for this Class 66 to come through, and then we're off. And, I do like this setup. It's just phone, microphones, power bank, tripod. You can just chuck it in your bag. It's not bad. I am looking at ways how to bring my mirrorless cameras into action. I'm trying to find a way to get you better footage. Well, I'm just looking at the best way to do it at the moment. So I'm trying through, I've got a DJI Raven Eye transmitter, so I'm trying that. You can put your stream code in and everything in it. But then, because that transmits through its own Wi-Fi, you can't stream. So, looking on alt forums at the minute, why that feature's on, what's the point when you can't use it. So, if I can get us better footage through my actual camera, then we'll be on to a winner. But it's looking alright today, actually, on the phone. Not too bad. So we have got that 66 is coming. It's should be coming right bend under that bridge. Is it going to make an appearance? Is it going to be the red one, or is it going to be an old EWS livery colours? We'll find out shortly. No, it isn't EWS, so we have got that older. So it's still a DB cargo, it's just in that livery stuff. Which is, if you watch, you'll cut across tracks at that signal onto the other side. (66112) EWS livery colours or DB cargo. So he's just going off into the distance. I'll have one quick check and I think we're going to call it a day, guys. Yep, I think that's it for today. I'm going to spin camera so you can see me, if it lets me. There we go. So thanks for joining us today. I'll chop this up into bits later on. But yeah, the happy hour, well, a bit longer than happy hour, but we call it happy hour at Mexborough. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time, maybe on Friday. I'll schedule it in, so if you have subscribed, you'll be able to see it. There's a little fly trying to get in my mouth. But yeah, thanks for joining us again, and I'm off to get my dinner. See you in a bit.